Defensive Driving and Vehicle Safety, presented by Justin Besner. AMO policies and procedures. Operation of a motor vehicle is a required activity for certain positions with the affiliated medical organizations. Employees assigned to those positions are responsible for maintaining proper licensure and insurance levels to operate the assigned vehicle or the employee's personal vehicle. Employees are responsible for operating vehicles in a safe and hazard-free manner. Employees that ride as passengers in company vehicles are also expected to behave in a safe manner. Characteristics of a defensive driver. Knowledge. Knowledge about the car you're driving, knowledge about the roads, knowledge about everything that's around you to ensure that you're alert. Being very alert is extremely important. Also using foresight. Don't look just to the car that's ahead of you. Try to look 3 or 4 cars ahead of you to see what's going on, because if you see a car potentially turning to the left or right that's 3 or 4 cars ahead, you know eventually you'll have to slow down. So if you can begin the process before the car directly in front of you puts their brakes on, you'll be one step ahead of the game and hopefully prevent an accident. Always use good judgment and skill. Defensive driving is simply a matter of common sense, education, and safe attitude on the road. So why should I improve my driving skills? Although often called accidents, over 2/3 of all collisions are caused by driver error. Also think about the time when you may have had an accident or you knew someone who did have an accident, and although it may not have been their fault, is there something they could have done to prevent the accident from occurring? And oftentimes the answer is yes. So always look out for yourself as well as the other so-called bad drivers on the road. Intersections. When a traffic light has been green for a while, approach the intersection slowly with your foot over the brake so that you're prepared to stop. Watch for cross traffic after the light changes. Stop signs. A rolling stop is illegal. A flashing red light means the same thing as a stop line. And a flashing yellow means approach the intersection with caution. Right away and turning. Always use your signal at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. Always turn from the lane closest to the direction you're turning in. At a 4-way stop, the car on the left should yield to the car on the right. However, if they do not insist on the right of way. Always yield to pedestrians. Accelerating and braking. Pick up speed smoothly and gradually. This is not only safe, but will also help you with gas consumption. Use cruise control appropriately. It is inappropriate to use cruise control whenever the roads are slick. Don't ride the brake, and apply even and firm pressure when coming to a stop. And if at all possible, try to avoid slamming on the brake. However, there are certain situations where the driver has no choice but to slam on the brake to prevent an accident. However, we want to try to be in positions where we don't have to slam on the brake. It is unsafe or illegal to pass in the following places: school zones, within 100 feet of the crest of a hill, intersections, railroad crossings, tunnels, and bridges. Tailgaters. It is understandable and tempting to want to put such people in their place. But your main concern should be your own safety and the safety of others on the road. Allow extra distance in front of you. Slow down and double your distance with the car in front of you. Resist revenge. Avoid speeding or hitting your brakes. Make it easy for the tailgater to pass you. And do not tap your brakes, as this is just going to irritate the tailgater more. The 2-second rule. If you're going 40 miles per hour or faster and the car in front of you passes a fixed object, count 1 1,000, 2 1,000. And then if you pass a fixed object after counting 2 seconds, then you have the right distance between you and the car in front of you. If you're driving at night, add a second. If there's a motorcycle in front of you, for their sake, add a second. And for poor visibility or any time the roads are wet or slick, add a second. Enjoy this aggressive driving video clip.
Wow! That guy made an obscene gesture. Time to launch the missile.
What?
What are you doing? When did the dealership add that feature? Ha ha! Justice in only seconds. Oh, now what?
Oh, this is terrible. It'll take forever to clean this mess up. Traffic will be backed up forever.
Good way to speed up our commute. Oh, never mind.
Aggressive driving is bad.
Be extra careful at the two-way stops. There's poor visibility along Marathon at the intersections of 43rd and 44th. Also, anytime you're pulling out onto Lamar, I hope you're pulling out to go south, because if you do need to leave the main location and head north, I strongly encourage you to take Marathon up to 45th, hang a right on 45th, and then at the light go north. Not only is this safer, oftentimes this is much faster as you do not have to negotiate 4 lanes of traffic with the potential of being T-boned in the intersection. As we all know, parking is limited. Be courteous at all times towards other people in the parking lot and also towards our neighbors. Take personal responsibility to do the right thing. The facilities department performs preventive maintenance. The whole idea is to catch problems before they start. However, it is also the daily responsibility of the driver to check the vehicle and identify any problems with the vehicle and report those problems immediately to the facilities problem. Examples of problems could be damage to the trim or any areas of the body, cracked lights, windows that may or may not work, worn tires. Any leaking fluids from the vehicle need to be reported as well. Or if any other gauges light up, notify the facilities department immediately. Cell phones and driving. Employees must utilize an earpiece to allow for hands-free cell phone use while driving. This is company policy. If an earpiece is not available, employees are required to pull over to a safe area before engaging in a cell phone conversation. Earpieces for AMO-owned equipment will be provided by the AMOs. Employees must supply their own earpiece if they are utilizing their personal cell phones.
How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Uh-oh.
Cell phones and driving don't mix.
Driver and Vehicle Safety Policy 06.05 and Alcohol, Drugs in the Workplace 05.03. Employees are required to notify their supervisor immediately of any incident or accident that occurs while operating their personal vehicle on AMO business. Drug and alcohol testing must be completed within 2 hours of the time an incident occurs if the vehicle accident resulted in receipt of a citation, fatalities or injuries, or any vehicle being towed from the scene. If an accident occurs after hours, go to the nearest hospital emergency room for testing. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to stop by your friendly risk manager's office, or you may give him a call at extension 1163. Thank you, and drive safely.